staple of this year's Carroll County 4-H and FFA Fair, and so many of the 124 that came before it, involves the soft, furry creatures that make the Ellen Marie and Deanna Roach Rabbit Barn their home during Fair Week. 4-H members showed off the rabbits they have raised during a showmanship competition on Sunday and during rabbit and cavy shows on Monday. After that, the rabbits spend their days in the barn, and visitors who come through can learn all about rabbits and how to care for them while checking out some projects and getting first-hand advice from highly skilled young handlers through Friday. We caught up with Robbie Wagner of Eldersburg and Faith Moore, a junior at Westminster High School, to receive some instruction in Rabbit 101.
So I'm one of the superintendents here at the fair. So for me, what the fair is like is I kind of just hang around and I help the kids with what they need. I was a 4-H'er. I showed rabbits for 9 years, and I raised the Holland lop, so they usually have the lop-eared. And it grows on you quick before you realize it. They are a very competitive thing to do. So once you get into the breeding of it, you quickly realize how many cages you need and how prepared you need to be to raise that many animals. It was a lot of hard work in the beginning to figure out what the perfect show quality rabbit was like. But here at the fair, you have a lot of great people surrounding you to teach you. So using those resources, I quickly realized what I needed to do and what was expected of me as a 4-H'er.
Okay, I'm Faith Moore. I'm a youth superintendent here, and I've been showing rabbits for a couple years now. My grandmother also has a lot of rabbits. She's the superintendent here. And this is a black silver martin that I have here. You can see that there's white ticking marks around the bottom where the white meets the black. So there's white on the stomach and then behind the ears too. Back at our farm, we'll brush them, especially when they're molting. You should brush them a lot, especially at the show. Some of our rabbits are still in molt, and you can't really control that. Happens a lot. So we'll brush them, and we'll feed them once a day and water throughout the day.
So this here is a Netherland dwarf, and typically for them to be a good show rabbit, this is actually their proper pose that he just popped right up into. And they describe it like two tennis balls almost. You want a big ball here, and then their head is just another little ball that sits right there. And you like good width in the shoulders and the hindquarters that comes down, and you'll feel that. And you don't want to feel any bones that's on the spine. You can tell if they're good in flesh condition. They get like a fur line that comes down here, and you call that a prime line. Their ears will stand straight up and close together, and they'll be thick. And so this is a broken chestnut, so you'll notice the ticking here. And with chestnuts, you have rings. So when you blow into the fur, you can see the different ticking marks. And with the brokens, you have to have a certain % of color, and that is like 60% color is what they want.